Hey guys, it's Ryan with AIinsidertips.com, and in this video, I'm going to show you how you can use DALL-E 3 to generate high-quality AI images. Now, these could be AI images for social media ads, for professional logos, for YouTube thumbnails, or really just any type of AI-generated image that you prefer. But before I dive into the details of this tutorial, I first want to let you know about my free guide on the best AI side hustles for 2024 and beyond. Guys, I personally use some of these AI side hustles that I talk about in this guide to generate more than $5,000 a month in passive income online, and you can get my free guide in the video description or pinned comment below. So diving back into this tutorial, the very first thing that I want to show you is that I am on the paid version of ChatGPT. I'm using ChatGPT Plus, and that does give you access to DALL-E 3. Now, maybe by the time you're viewing this video, we'll be talking about DALL-E 4 or DALL-E 5. So who knows? Let's just use DALL-E in general. This gets you access to DALL-E with ChatGPT Plus, which is still $20 a month. Now, if you do not have ChatGPT Plus, you can use Microsoft Copilot to generate AI images, and it is still powered by DALL-E technology. All you do is go to copilot.microsoft.com. I'll leave a link to this and everything else that I mentioned in the video description below. And I will say that you have to be signed into a Microsoft account in order to use the AI image generation capability. So what's cool about this, once you're logged into Copilot with your Microsoft account, is I would do the creative conversation style, but also on the right here, Copilot has added some GPTs now. So they have a designer GPT. So you can simply click on the designer GPT, and I'm actually going to generate AI images using this designer Copilot GPT. So I'm going to run a few prompts in this example and show you some best practices and some tips and tricks on how I use DALL-E to generate images for YouTube thumbnails, logos, and just general images that I find myself creating all the time inside ChatGPT. So the first thing I want to show you in this tutorial is, let's say, for example, that you want to design a professional logo for your business. I have a prompt library here for both images and text prompts that I use across multiple videos for my channel, but in this example, I'm going to copy and paste the following prompt. Create 3 prompts I can use to create a professional logo for my placeholder of type of business. My business is called insert business name, and then my colors are insert colors. Now, I've already done this. If I hop over to ChatGPT, I click start a new chat, and then I entered the following. Create 3 prompts I can use to create a professional logo for my gym. My business is called Gym Heroes, and my colors are purple and yellow. Guys, I will leave these prompts in the video description below for you guys to easily copy and paste this so you can do this yourself. So I'm going to hit enter. And what this is going to do is it's going to generate optimized prompts that I can then copy and paste into a new chat where it will start generating the professional logo. So what do I mean by this? So here are 3 prompts right here. We have 1, 2, and then I'm going to wait a little bit while that third one is going. But what I can do is I can go ahead and copy and paste this image prompt, and then I can simply start a new chat, paste it here, and then you're going to have to wait a little bit while DALL-E is generating this image. And while it's doing that, I'm going to open up Microsoft Copilot, drop that same exact prompt here. And guys, I am going to wait a little bit and then come back after these logos are finished. All right, so here are the logos that Microsoft Copilot created from this first prompt. Now, as you can see, there are some misspellings, and that is one flaw that I have seen with DALL-E, with other AI image generators, is that if you add text inside images, a lot of times it fails to generate that correctly. As you'll see, Jim is mispronounced or misspelled here, but they did spell heroes correctly. And if I go back, they generated all sorts of logos here. So here's one right here. This one's not bad. Obviously, the text is still off. The text is off here as well. But if I hop over to ChatGPT Plus, this is the image this is the logo, that it generated. And honestly, I would say that these logos are better than what I got from the premium version of ChatGPT. So let's say now there are some errors here and you want to simply correct this and have ChatGPT generate you an updated image to fix the errors. So as you'll see here, Gym Heroes is not spelled correctly. It's Jim Herms. I'm not sure if that was intentional to create some sort of character, but regardless, what I'm going to do is now I'm going to ask it the following within the same chat. The text is not spelled correctly in this image. Please generate a new logo and spell the text correctly, Gym Heroes. and then I'm going to enter that here, and then I'm going to fast forward after this quick image is complete. So as you'll see here, ChatGPT still struggled to spell the text correctly, and that is probably the biggest flaw that I've seen with DALL-E right now, is spelling text correctly inside an image. But honestly, you're better off not using text inside images for the highest quality output. So if I prompt it with something like the following: please generate a new logo but without text, I'll wait a little bit and fast forward, and let's see what it can come up with here this time. Here we go. Here's the updated logo, but what's funny enough is when I said please generate a new logo but without text, it actually included text in this logo, and they also spelled it correctly. So I don't understand that, but regardless, guys, if there's an image here or in Microsoft Copilot that you like, you can simply edit it in Photoshop or in Canva. You can download it, I believe, as a JPEG or a PNG. It looks like it downloads as a WebP. But on Copilot, I believe it's a PNG or a JPEG. Regardless of what the image format is, you can then upload that into Canva, into Photoshop, and then make adjustments from there. So this just gives you a really good starting point. So the second example I want to show you is for a YouTube thumbnail. So here is the prompt that I have, and this is a longer prompt. This is actually the one that I use for my YouTube thumbnails on my channel at AI Insider Tips. As you'll see here, this one was actually pure DALL-E 3. So I'm copying and pasting the exact same prompt that I used for this. I used for this one. I used for this AI news thumbnail, AI side hustles. As you'll see, all sorts of AI generated images. I'm going to show you how I do that. So the prompt here as I open a new chat is the following. So again, I'm going to copy and paste this in the video description below so you guys can easily access this. But it's create a visually striking image suitable for a YouTube thumbnail featuring the white centered text, and then you would insert your text here, and then over a background that symbolizes, and then insert topic, whatever your topic is. So I'm going to do that really quickly. I'm going to say, let's do AI tips, something pretty simple that hopefully it can add text inside the image correctly. And then for the topic, I'm going to say artificial intelligence. And then the color scheme here where it says insert color preference, you can do whatever you want. I'm just going to do red. And then at the end it says suggesting a theme of, so you'd insert your topic again. I'm going to do artificial intelligence. And guys, just to reiterate, to get the best output using DALL-E 3 inside ChatGPT, the less text that you can use inside the images, the better your output will be. So I'm going to hit enter, and then I'm going to fast forward when this image is complete. All right, so here is the image that DALL-E inside ChatGPT Plus created. And unfortunately, again, the text is misspelled. So what I did was I simply asked, please correct the text for AI tips, and it misspelled it again. So I copy and pasted this over to Microsoft Copilot, and it actually did everything that I asked for. It says AI tips, AI tips. So all of these images did spell the text correctly. Now, the only downside of doing this is, as you'll see, it did not get the image dimensions correct. So in that prompt, what I want is a 16:9 aspect ratio and 1200 by 628 pixels, as that is best practice for a YouTube thumbnail. And unfortunately, Copilot does not have that capability to alter the size of images. I believe they have, it's like 1000 by 1000 pixels, or whatever their default size is. It's all the same size for the AI generated images. But what you could do, for example, is let's say I like this one for a YouTube thumbnail. You could click it, you could download it, you can share it. You can also edit it kind of inside here. This is a new feature where you can give it some animations and give it some other features here. But right here it says it's powered by DALL-E 3. So DALL-E 3, you can use it completely for free using Microsoft Copilot. I didn't even see that until now, DALL-E 3. So that's a cool feature here. But again, what I would do is I would download this. You can click this 3 dots here, click download, and then upload it into Canva. You can upload it into Photoshop, and then kind of edit that image to get that 1200 by 628 pixel dimensions so it's ready to be a YouTube thumbnail and best optimized. That's what I would do if I were using this. So Microsoft Copilot has beat ChatGPT Plus twice. They're 2 for 2, but what's funny is they're both powered by DALL-E 3. So the free version is beating the paid version. So that's kind of interesting. Now, the last thing I want to show you is that OpenAI, if I go to their DALL-E 3 page, they have all these examples here that you can simply copy and paste the exact same prompts that they're using to generate these high quality, crisp images. So One I did here is if I go down, that one of the basketball guy is really cool. But if I scroll down, here's a cool one right here. Notice how they have this exact prompt here that you can copy and paste and then input that into Copilot or ChatGPT Plus and generate something similar. So I actually did that at the very beginning of this video where I said a travel poster of a grand piano overlooking a dusty cityscape of New York City from a top floor penthouse. And you'll see here what it generated. And that's a really cool image. And you can do the exact same thing using Microsoft Copilot as well. So if I hop over to Copilot, these are the images that it generated. And as you can see right here, almost looks exactly the same as what this image on OpenAI's website shows. So the tip that I'm trying to make here is that all you do is come onto the OpenAI website, look for an image that you enjoy, simply click it, and then you can copy and paste whatever the description is, and then plug that into Copilot or ChatGPT Plus. Now guys, the final tip that I want to share with you is, let's say that you have a really good image that you enjoy. Well, how do I want to generate something similar to that? So if I come back to this travel poster, this is a really cool image that DALL-E 3 created inside ChatGPT Plus. If you click on the image, you'll notice here that there is an information button. And if you click that, this gives you the prompt that you can then copy and paste and iterate and retweak it however you want. So if you click copy, you can simply open up a brand new chat, or if you're in Copilot, you can do that as well. If I come back here, you can paste that and then simply just wait and see what else it generates based on that description from the image that you enjoyed from a previous output. So I'm going to wait a few seconds and then come back when this is complete. And as you'll see here, the image looks almost identical. But what's cool about this is there are even more details in this description. So if you want to generate something similar, what I would suggest doing is copying and pasting the description here and then removing things, adding things. So if you want to add a new city, you'd obviously replace New York City with whatever city you want to add. If you want to overlook something other than skyscrapers, if you want a different view outside of a piano, just find and replace whatever makes sense for whatever type of image that you are looking for. But that's it, guys. That is just a video showing you how to use DALL-E 3 both inside ChatGPT Plus, and you can also access it through Microsoft Copilot 100% for free as long as you are signed into a Microsoft account. So guys, be sure to like this video if you found value in this, dislike this video if you didn't find value, and if I missed anything, be sure to leave me a comment below. Be sure to check the video description for not only my free guide on the best AI side hustles, but I will also copy and paste these prompts that I have in my prompts library where you guys can simply go and take those and use them in your own account of Copilot or your own account of ChatGPT Plus. And also be sure to subscribe to my channel at AI Insider Tips if you would like me to create more videos just like this one to keep you updated on the overwhelming world of artificial intelligence. Guys, I hope you all have a great day.